Welcome to the Lines of the Water podcast, a podcast where we talk about the ins and outs of saltwater fishing and saltwater tournament fishing. I am your co-host, Carlos Obregon, and I'm joined by the Jerry Reed of the Corpus Christi fishing scene, Captain Todd Wilson. And we're also joined by our guests, Megan and John, who are a father and daughter fishing, team.
They're a team for sure.
Yeah.
The little family team, right?
Yeah, we've been fishing together since she was itty bitty. Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
For sure.
Awesome. So, I start every single podcast. When's the last time you guys went fishing?
3-4 days ago.
Yeah, very recent.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yes. Perfect. Yeah. So 3-4 days ago, how'd
Yes,
you guys
sir.
do?
She did really well. I watched her do really well.
Redfish,
Yeah.
not trout. I'm after trout. But redfish, big one.
I think I got the biggest trout of the day. It was probably 4.5, 5 pounds. But we didn't get those 8-9 pounders we were after. But it was good memories. She called her shot like Babe Ruth. She said, "I'm going to catch a big one today," and she did. I think it was 47, 48-inch red.
It's a big one.
It's a big red.
It
Yeah.
was.
I had a feeling though. I was like, man, I got a feeling I'm going to catch one today, and sure enough,
On a
Something
brand new
big.
HP Light that old Uncle Jimmy
Yeah.
from Waterloo Rods sent her.
There you go.
So she had that thing bowed up. I was thinking, oh boy, here she
Yeah,
goes.
here we
I
go.
was so scared it was
Yeah.
going to be.
Those HP Lights, they're good rods, but
Work, man.
whenever those reds get over 40,
Yeah.
that HP Light, it's a fight.
That'll
And
put a hurting on a reel
I
too.
was sore the next morning. I was like, man, my shoulder hurts.
her arms were worn out.
Yeah.
I walked probably 100 yards from where I was fishing over to her to start recording. And I watched her net it, and
Well, he caught the trout first, so I was going to go walk over to him, and I do one more cast because I'm like, nah, one more cast. You can wait. And it was like, thunk, and I was like, uh-oh.
she didn't say uh-oh. She said something else.
Dude, it's always that one more cast.
Yeah.
One more cast.
Yes,
Yeah. And so you guys, obviously you guys are trout fishermen.
Mhm.
I'm a everything fisherman. Whenever we travel across the nation, if it's a rainbow trout, brown trout, perch, crappie, catfish, I don't care. If there's water, I'm going to fish it, Bubba. I'm a fisherman. So, but yes, when we're home,
I'm after trout.
Yeah.
I love catching trout. There's
What do you-
nothing like it.
What do you like about catching trout?
The head shake.
Really?
The
Yeah.
head shake when they come up. That's like, so many people don't understand that feeling, and it's undescribable. It's awesome.
I'm in complete agreement.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's what I chase is trout.
it's addicting.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
is.
once you feel that thump and then that head comes up out of that water and you see that big mustard mouth and those gills, they flare out and that head starts shaking and the water's flying everywhere and they start tail dancing across the top of the water. It's beautiful. It's just artwork. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's something
Yeah,
special.
it is. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
So I got a couple questions. How old were you when your dad first took you fishing?
I was a baby. I didn't even remember it. He told us stories how he would put me and my sister in the what would you put us in? You'd take us fishing on your days off. You'd put us in the
Live well.
live well.
What?
Yeah, when we were babies, he would put us in the live well.
I'd open up the
So-
live well and I'd prop it open so it wouldn't close. And I'd make a little pallet in there for them and they'd pass out and they'd sleep in the live well.
That's a great
Now
idea.
I'm like, man,
As
when
long
I
as you
get
don't
on
turn
the
it on.
boat,
Yeah,
I won't
exactly.
go to sleep.
Well, the good thing is my old boat, the live well didn't work.
There you go.
And it would never fill up with water.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what was your transition from? Obviously, when you were little, you couldn't wade fish, right?
Yeah.
So, what was your transition from, fishing out of the boat to wade fishing? What made you decide you wanted to get in the water and go wading?
Honestly, I don't even remember. I just saw other people doing it, and I saw they were catching big trout, and I was like, I'm doing that. Like, no question
So,
asked.
how old do you think you were?
I don't even remember.
How old was the first?
Maybe.
Do you remember how old she was the first time you took her wading?
Yeah, probably 4 or 5 years old.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I have
She's all
terrible.
right.
I have terrible
With a
memory.
little Zebco 202 that got totally dunked and
Yeah.
didn't work the next time we took it
Yeah.
because it was just completely ruined.
Yeah.
But whenever she got proficient enough to do it by herself, I actually started taking her with me on guided trips. And I actually have a picture of her on the kitchen wall right now with a client named Tommy Cummins. So, Tommy, if you're out there and you're watching, still got a picture of you on the wall with her netting.
I remember that.
I think you caught
'Cause of the
10
picture.
trout that were all over 25 inches that day. That was a phenomenal day, Tommy.
Nice day.
Wow.
But she sat there right next to him and she netted every single one of them. And then whenever he was done, he caught and he released all 10 of those trout. She was up to bat. He was like, "Your turn, young lady." And she ended up catching one after another. And
Wow.
her biggest was 28 that day.
That's
and
nice.
I believe she was 12 years old.
Wow.
So,
I remember back in the day, it's been a while, right? And we were both guiding. And then your wife got her
Yeah.
guide's license and was guiding and
Yep.
was running her own boat.
well, she was,
And I used to run into you all at the marina. And I always knew when you had a big trout that day because you would always crank. And I believe it was ACDC up when you were coming in
Yeah.
to the marina. Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
I was
for
telling
sure.
Carlos about that last night.
Yeah. I would always celebrate
Yeah.
a big catch by playing either music or just it was just a special moment.
Yeah.
Anytime that you catch a big fish, that was just one of those
Yeah, I
moments that
remember
your
I'd be at
clients
the
are never
marina
going to forget.
getting my boat cleaned up and stuff, and I'd hear the music playing. Well, John got a big one today.
Here comes little.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good old days, right?
I'm telling you.
What got you into guiding?
Whenever I was young, 17, 18 years old, I joined the Coast Guard. Started doing boardings and
That was always my
was-
favorite.
yeah,
Yeah.
they were amazing. I love doing boarding. So I got the Coast Guard Station Port Aransas after I did the Coast Guard Cutter Mallet doing the aids to navigation stuff. Got into the law enforcement side. And we did a boarding on a guy, and he was like, "Y'all can't wait on this." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He was like yelling at the Coast Guard, telling us to get away from him. I said, "No, sir." He was like, "I'm trying to fish here. I got clients on board." I said, "Excuse me?" He's like, "I'm being paid to do this." The light bulb went off. I was like, "What?" I was like, "You're being paid to fish?" I was like, "Man, I'm in the wrong
Yeah, I'm in
profession."
the wrong
I was like, "That's what I'm gonna do when I grow up." So right then and there, I knew. I was like, "That's it." I was like, "I'm gonna do that one day." And I tell her about it all the time. It's manifestation, and
Mhm.
I was gonna do it one
Yeah.
day. I didn't know how. I didn't know what it was gonna take, but I knew right then and there
That you wanted to
that
do
I
that.
wanted to do that.
So you quit guiding.
I did quit
Did-
guiding as soon as she graduated from high school. Her sister, her oldest sister, they're listening, I hope, in Georgia right now with
She asked
Hallie.
me what the link was.
Yeah.
there.
So hopefully they are. My little tadpole, she's a little fisherwoman too. Keep it going in the family. But yeah, whenever we ended up going and getting everything rolling, I said, we've got to get all of the uh, Coast Guard, got to get the guide license, got to get
Yeah.
everything rolling in order. And as soon as we got all that going, I ended up making it happen. And it's just I told her, you manifest it. Whenever you manifest something, you put it in your head and you say, I'm going to make this happen. And I still do it today. We just talked about it before we came over here. She's reading a book right now. What's the name of that book you're reading?
The sub. I don't know. Something about the mind.
But
Like using your
it,
conscious and subconscious mind.
it
Yeah.
all flows together. And if you manifest it and you say, I'm going to do it, you will. If you say, I can't, you're
Never
right.
could. You have a saying, can't, never could.
That's right.
It's like stuck in my head. You know those
Can't,
quotes
never
that your
could, yeah.
parents always tell you that just stick with you? That's going to be the one that
Well,
sticks
is it
with
true
me.
though?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, it is. It is. So you stopped guiding your children had become of age where you and your wife had some freedom and you did some traveling. Tell us about that.
Yeah, as soon as they graduated, we hit the road. We've hit 39 states so far. Caught bass in 38 of those 39 states. We kind of slowed down once we had the grandbaby. As soon as we had that grandbaby, everything changed. We started going back to visit her instead of visiting the rest of the states. So we kind of hit the brakes on the traveling portion so we can go visit the grandbaby more. But um, the game plan is to finish traveling, go and see all the states, and I will catch a bass in all 50 states.
In all 50 states.
Yeah,
That'll be
it
awesome.
will. It will happen. But everybody always asks, "Well, how are you going to do Hawaii?" And I always answer, "There's a golf course somewhere there. I can sneak in. I'll hit the pond. I'll
Catch a
find a
bass on
bass.
the golf
I'll
course. There
find
you go.
That's
You'll
right.
figure it out.
I'll figure it out."
So, Megan, you're working at Bluff Landing Marina.
I love it.
You love it. That's
Yeah.
good. I'm glad it's open and I'm glad it's under new ownership. That is, place I love to go.
Yeah.
And yeah, I actually ran into you. We went out fishing Sunday and ran into you and said, "Hey, come on the podcast."
I was like,
And,
me?
Yeah, I said, "Yeah, you. I mean, see you fishing all the time." And she's like, "Hey, Dad's in town." I said, "Well, bring him." So
Mhm.
it's good to having you all on. So tell us about, that. Tell us about Bluff Landing Marina. What all services y'all provide? I mean,
So we have everything. I mean, we obviously have the boat launch for everybody, inside the store, drinks, snacks, ice, tackle. And then right now we're really trying to push the storages, like not just the dry storage, but the wet slips too, because it's about to be summer and it's going to be chaotic and full.
yeah,
I mean, you've probably seen it, how crazy it gets. And
yeah.
every single one of those slips is full, but we're trying to push that right now so people come.
So
get
are there
boats.
slips available if somebody wants to rent one still?
Yes,
Okay.
there's lots of slips. I'm about to make a post on it and keep your eye out for it. It's gonna be pretty cool. But we're really pushing that right now. That way people can get in and have their slips secured.
Right.
Yeah.
So you all sell bait?
Yeah. Right now we have shrimp. Well, we try to have shrimp like every day. It really just depends on our bait vendor, like if they can get it to us or not. But right now it's shrimp right now.
Gotcha.
And then croaker season's gonna come in, of course.
Gotcha. So there's been a major change with that marina, and you work there.
Yeah.
So how's the culture?
Way better.
Way better?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's a good thing.
yeah, it's improved so much. I mean, it's so rewarding when people come in because they're like, man, this place is awesome. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I know, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's awesome. Mike and Jessica did a phenomenal job at making that place what it is. They've worked really hard to make it great.
So what are they doing with the landing?
That, I don't know.
You don't know?
I do know that Crystal and Richard Thompson just partnered with them, so they're managing that place now. So
Oh, okay. I saw that on Facebook. I didn't know, what they were doing with it, if it was still part of Bluff Landing Marina or if it's separate.
hopefully they're
separate
gonna
and-
like turn it in. It's gonna be an event center, I'm pretty sure is what they're doing with it. But
Oh, gotcha.
I think they're gonna do great with it. I think
We
that's
actually
what
went
it
over there
needed.
for New Year's. It
Yeah.
was really nice.
It was nice.
so
Oh yeah,
fun.
it was
Yeah.
really nice. They had some food trucks out there.
Mhm.
Everybody, all the crew was there. Everybody that was normally there,
All the locals.
Yeah. Yeah.
So even some of my old clients were there. They were like, "Little, where's the rest of you?" So yeah, I lost a lot of weight. I've
Yeah.
been working out, taking
Yeah.
care of myself.
That's good.
So,
That's good. Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. They've done a good job with it. It looks amazing over
Yeah.
there. It doesn't look the same as it did, like a rundown
Right.
ghost town. It's
Yeah. New fence.
It's
Yeah.
really
They've done a lot of
exciting.
stuff to
man,
it.
it looks
Like, for the
really
future.
nice.
So you've done something very interesting since you've retired from your
Yes, sir.
regular job and then stopped guiding and traveling
Never
the
thought in a
country.
million years I would.
So I've got a question. How did you get into doing paintings?
Yeah. So Alicia and I were down in the Florida Keys, like I was talking
Yeah.
about. I was in the Coast Guard, and the Kmart down there had a big empty wall. and a painter, 2 painters. Y'all might have heard of them, Guy Harvey and Wyland.
Heard of Guy Harvey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They started painting a mural on this Kmart, and I was there every single day watching them that I was off duty. And Alicia was there by my side, and I was like, babe, I could do that. And she was like, you're full of it. I was like, I can do that, babe. I see what they're doing. I understand what they're doing. They're building a house. They're starting with the foundation. They're putting up the frame. They're putting in the plumbing. They're putting everything together. There's the roof. That's everything. They're building a house. It's very simple. She was like, I don't see no house. I don't see what you see. But I saw what they were doing and I understood it, but I never applied it. I never tried it. I painted boats in the Coast Guard.
Yeah.
It was one single color, one single layer, and that was it.
That was
My
it.
job was done. I
Yeah.
was like, ta-da, I'm done. So I never tried it. Life happened. We had kids. I like drinking beer and fishing, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
Became really good at it. And that's what I did for a living.
Right.
So I retired, realized that drinking wasn't really good for me. High blood pressure almost killed me. I
Yeah.
was like, need to reel back on that. So I
Mhm.
did. Started taking care of myself. Had a lot of free time. Amazing what you can do whenever you ain't drinking. And one of my old lieutenants from the police department, Lieutenant Diaz, if you're out there watching, thank you, sir. Appreciate you, LT. He made a post on Facebook and he's like, hey, if anybody has any downtime, I highly recommend acrylic painting. We had the old motorhome loaded up, ready to go. We were fixing to go visit Morgan and Tom over in Georgia, or actually in Virginia. And Alicia had a doctor's appointment before we left. So I was home alone. I was thinking, I'm gonna run up to Dollar General, go buy a little acrylic set. So I went up there, bought a little tiny acrylic set, came home, painted a little seascape out of memory. She came home from the doctor's appointment. She was like, hey, that's beautiful. Where'd you buy that? I was like, I didn't buy that. I painted that. She's like, no, you didn't. I was like, yeah, I did. She was like, do another one. So I painted another one and I painted another and I painted another and it kept going and going. And then started posting them on Facebook and got feedback from people and started watching old Bob Ross and
Yeah.
started
Oh,
getting-
Bob Ross.
Yeah, and happy little trees.
You're just
and
missing
happy
the
little
hair.
things. That's it. Yeah, I'm missing the afro. But man, it was just a childhood memory that I had. You know, in high school, I had drafting, and I did really well in drafting. I was a state champion
Wow.
with that, and I was really precise with all my drafting drawings. I've still got them all. It's really cool looking back at it. You know, my crane hook is all perfect and everything, all that stuff. But I have that application portion down. I just didn't have any other knowledge of painting. So
Right.
started putting more and more together and experimenting, trying new stuff, figuring it out, and here we are. So
Well, you brought one for us to see.
yes, sir.
Let's take a look at it. Let's show all the viewers.
This one started. They've all got a story behind them. I don't just paint one out of nowhere.
Right.
So she's at the marina that we used to fish out of.
Sure.
And she sends me a text, and it's a pelican on the dock. And I
Yeah.
was like, so tell me about it. She's like, it's limping. I think it's hurt. I was like, no, I'm just laughing. I was like, babe, there's nothing wrong with that pelican. I said, that's the pelican pimp walk. I was like, that's how they all walk. But I just laughed and I told her, I was like, you know, this is the
Nice.
way that they walk. So
That's beautiful.
I did my best to recreate the
He's so cute.
picture that she sent me. I sketched it out of my sketchbook to get my values, my darks, my lights, and kind of get the composition to where I wanted it. And then sketch it down on this, and then I start putting layers on, and more layers and more layers. You can see all the brush strokes in there.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot of work, but it's therapeutic, man. It's
Man, it
just,
is. Beautiful.
It's
Wow.
so therapeutic. It's amazing. And I'm so thankful for Lieutenant Diaz telling me about it because it's life-changing. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I know. Remember, I told you I was telling her we need to get some local art for the house. Now I know where to go.
Hey, I've got it.
And for those that are listening to the podcast on audio, I will be posting a picture of that painting on our social media, Facebook and Instagram, Lines in the Water podcast, so y'all can check it out.
So
Definitely.
I've got a question. Do you sell your artwork?
We do. I've sold several already. Several originals have sold, and tons of prints of my originals.
Oh, wow.
We do shows wherever we travel. Alicia, she was like, "Hey, babe, I'm gonna go and do this little market." I was like, "Okay, whatever." She prints them up, sells them, and
She's the
makes a
mastermind.
killing
That's
Shout out.
awesome.
selling these prints, and it just blows me away how people connect with my artwork.
Right.
I just finished one. I hope that the guys on the Coast Guard Cutter Razor Bill are watching right now. I just did one for the Coast Guard art program. I was accepted into that last
Nice.
year, and I just did my first submission painting for the Coast Guard art program. And the MK2 that's throwing the heaving line in this picture that I painted contacted me. He was like, "That's me." I was like, "No way." He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "That's so awesome how art connects us all." And
Yeah.
then his commanding officer contacted me as well. So, and then it's just such a cool story
That's
how
too cool.
art connects all of us,
Yeah.
and that painting, whenever I saw that picture, I could hear him hollering, "Heads up!" I could hear the waves crashing on the hull. I could hear the people on the bow of that sailboat just, "Hurry, give me the line." I could just, it was like
Yeah.
a flashback from whenever I was in the Coast Guard and I was down there in Marathon and I experienced that. So it's just the way it all ties together.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's just so cool.
That is cool.
But
So if somebody wanted to buy your painting or print or come look at them or whatever, how do they contact you?
Facebook, Instagram, we have both pages.
What are the page names?
So it's John Little Art for both of them, and I don't know the exact link, but I can definitely put it on.
Just as long as they search John
Yeah,
Little
John Little
Art.
Art.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it'll pop
So
up.
they just instant message you
That's
and
it. Yep.
get in contact. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then something else that I never thought in a million years I'd be doing. One of the paintings that I did ended up
Ah,
on
yeah.
the cover of the book that I wrote.
That's
So-
awesome. I forgot you were writing as well.
Yeah,
You're an
yeah.
author also?
I have.
Wow.
Yeah. So I started writing books
It's a good
also.
book. It's
And
really
whenever
impressive.
we were traveling, I'd be tearing fish up, and somebody would come up and they're like, "Hey, what are you catching that on?" And I'd tell them, and I'd say, "Yeah, I'm catching them on this, that, and the other." And they're like, "Oh, so you live here?" I'm like, "Oh no, I live in Corpus Christi, Texas." They're like, "What? How are you catching fish here?" I was like, "I catch fish wherever I go."
Yeah.
They're like, "What are you talking about?" It's like, "It's easy. You just feed them what they want to eat." And they're
Yeah.
like, "It's not that easy, man." I was like, "Yeah, it really is."
It really is.
But Alicia, my wife, she's like, "Babe, you just need to write a book for people and tell them this is how you do it." So
Hold
when,
that up so the camera can
so when
see
you're
it.
traveling,
The Traveling Angler by John Little.
yeah, whenever
Love it.
you're traveling, you can just tell folks, "Hey, I wrote a book. You can read about it and give it to them." And it actually works really well. So when we're traveling now, I just tell them, "I actually have a book about that. You can read it right
Yeah.
here." And it explains how to catch fish wherever you go.
That's
And
too
it's
cool.
just the basics, for a fisherman, somebody, you and I that fish a lot, it's the basics of what we do
Right.
and how we do it.
Right.
And it's the fundamentals of it. And it breaks it down step by step of how to think like a fish,
Right.
how to catch them.
So did you grow up fishing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was born with a rod in my hand, Bubba, just
Yeah.
like you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we're where we
So
are.
who
right
was
now.
who took you fishing when you were a kid?
My mama.
Your
You know
mom
it.
did, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah. She was the fisher woman. Yeah.
There you go.
And
That's
she was
good.
always there saying, let's do this or let's do that, and
Yeah.
running limb lines or whatever it was.
Now your other daughter, Morgan,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yeah.
She fishes too, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Because I remember you and your wife having both the girls at the marina leaving, going out in the
Yes,
boat.
sir.
Yeah. Ran into your cathead a few times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Chris just posted a link to your Instagram on the chat. So
Oh,
There you go.
thank
Yeah.
you, Chris.
Chris.
Appreciate you. You're awesome. I owe you something, Bubba. Whatever.
A painting.
Yeah.
He's
a
gonna say
painting.
original.
Yeah. So started when you were a kid, brought your girls up fishing, and
Yeah, they were raised on the water also, right there at Bluff Landing
Yeah,
Marina.
yeah.
Since they were actually, it started at Little Wigglers.
Mm,
It started next door at Little Wigglers because Bluff's Landing hadn't been born yet.
right.
Bluff's Landing wasn't even a thing yet. It was all silted in. It was
Uh,
that old shrimp boat was still
Yep.
there with that old man living on it still. And
Sunk boats in the marina.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
It was just the old Bluff
Right.
back then.
The marina, as we know it, wasn't even there. It was over
Exactly.
where the restaurant's at.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So they grew up at Little Wigglers, actually, with old Billy Sheikah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Billy Sheikah used to give me pointers and tell me you need to do this, that, and the other. And I learned a lot from that man.
Yeah.
And he was a really big influence on me back then. And old Megan wasn't even born yet. Alicia was dispatching at the time for the police department, and I would work graveyards. I would get home from the graveyard shift off the police department. I'd get home, and she would hand me Morgan, and she'd go to work, and I'm tired, and Morgan's bright-eyed bushy tail ready to go. So we'd go fishing. We'd get there to the marina, and as soon as we get to the marina, Billy would be waiting for his clients. And I'd say, "Well, where are you going to go today?" He was like, "I'm following you." I said, "That's a bad idea.
That's a bad idea.
I wouldn't do that." But he would always tell me I would try this or I would try that, and it was always somewhere close. He always had really close spots because he knew I had Morgan, and it was easy for me to come in and out. And I'm so grateful for that man. He gave me so much knowledge.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah, Billy was a good guy.
yeah, he was just a wealth of knowledge, and that's what it's about, man. Sharing knowledge like this, telling people about fishing and how to do it. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Last time I ran into him, he was sitting in the stripes on Yorktown and Staples eating.
Yep.
And I sat down and talked to him for a minute.
Yeah.
That was the last time I ran into him.
He's
Yeah.
a good man.
It was a while
Very good
back.
man. Yeah.
So
But yeah, they were raised up from there. They started getting bigger. They opened Bluff's Landing Marina, and we started using Bluff's Landing because, of course, the slip was much easier on the outboards.
mhm.
They didn't get clogged up as much launching. And from there, old Roger Byer and all of the other, we went through all of them.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
But now here we are.
Yeah.
Doing it all over again.
I'm working there now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Full
you're
circle
working there now.
movement.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told Carlos, I was like, yeah, I've known John and his wife for a long time. I said, I remember when they had the girls at the marina and they were little, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Babies.
I've got
yeah.
pictures of them. Oh, they were foot tall, they were itty bitty with
He
fish hanging
sent
at
them to
that.
me.
I sent her a couple of them just the other day,
Mhm.
but it's crazy. And now here we are with a granddaughter in Georgia.
Got
fixing to do it
another
all
fisherman
over
coming
again.
up the
That's
ranks,
right.
huh?
That's right.
Yeah.
So
She loves it. She's not scared.
That's
at all.
good.
Guarantee-
She'll just grab the
I
fish.
guarantee she's saying bish, bish, bish right now.
That's how she says fish.
Yeah. I want to go fishing.
I remember my daughter was little. She'd have to name all the bait.
Yep.
Every piece of bait got a name for it, got chunked out in the water.
Yeah, you did it too.
Yeah.
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 Back
Used to
whenever
play
we
with
used
them.
bait, that's exactly what they would
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
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 Now it's artificial, and she don't name them. She just chunks them.
He just chunks it.
The same ones over
Yeah.
and over again.
Yeah.
Hey, confidence.
That's right.
So are you all strictly lures now?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
We don't use any more bait.
I'll only
for
sell
about
bait to you. I won't touch
4
it.
years now. I haven't used bait. It's been all flies and plastics.
Yeah.
It's been just 100% artificial.
Yeah.
What
So
do
you're
you-
fly fishing?
Yeah, I started fly fishing whenever we hit the road traveling. As soon as they graduated and we hit the road, I got that fly rod and started it again.
Yeah.
And, a lot easier when you don't have clients on
Oh,
board.
yeah.
It's just it's a lot more relaxing and just a lot easier. You don't have all of the hustle bustle and the pressure. It's just 100%
You know, it's
relaxation.
when you said you were in the Coast Guard and you pulled up on the fishermen and you're like, man, I'd like to get paid to do that.
Yep.
You know, I kind of had the same scenario, being at the marina. All I did was wade fish with lures and then decided to get my guide's license. And it just, it's not just fishing and going and having fun when you're guiding.
Right.
It's work.
Right.
I mean, it is literally work. I mean,
Right.
you're getting up way earlier than everybody else, getting to the marina, the whole 9 yards. You know how it goes. But
Right.
Getting
When
ready
it-
the day before.
yeah, when it turns into a job, the passion for it kind of goes away.
Right.
It's kind of why I got out of it.
Yeah. Well, I never lost that passion for it, and I never really looked at it as a job. I would love to go back to it, but I love the traveling.
Yeah.
And God's got a different plan for me with this art, man. I just feel it. I just know that there's something more for me than making those memories with folks on the water like that.
Yeah.
So it's just a different path for me.
Yeah.
It's not I didn't really lose the passion for the guiding. I love all my old clients. I love that, making
Right.
those memories with folks like that. It's just,
So you're saying you'll get your boat back?
I love my
I'll take care of it when
I
you're
love
gone.
my little river boat being incognito. I ain't getting another boat.
She's all, come on, Dad, buy a boat so I could use it.
Yeah, she needs to get her own boat.
I'm working on it.
So when did you stop guiding? How
4
long
years ago.
4 years ago?
Yeah. So I'm CCA eligible now. Just
There you go.
I don't
Now,
want to
did
talk
you-
about that.
Did you let your captain's license expire? Or?
I did. I haven't renewed it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't plan on renewing it either.
No,
Nah.
not going to do it, huh?
I have no desire to renew it. I'm
Yeah.
just
You're going to plug along on your art and
Yes,
your
sir.
writing. Are you
Yes,
still
sir.
writing?
That's it. I am.
Yeah.
I started a new series with Hallie, Bugs, and Willie, my granddaughter's best friends.
Yeah.
Her dogs. They're going to go on more adventures together. So I've got a book about that, and there's going to be more books about Hallie, Bugs, and Willie, and
That's cool.
probably some fishing stories coming up about
Yeah.
them, and maybe some camping adventures coming up about them soon. So
Yeah.
I enjoy it, man. It's
Yeah.
cool.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
So your Morgan's in Georgia, you said?
They are. Yeah.
So what are they doing in Georgia? Just
So her husband Tommy is stationed there.
oh, okay.
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 He's in the
Gotcha.
Coast Guard as well,
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Bunch of
gotcha.
coasties.
and he's a boss's mate as well.
Hey.
Keep it in the family, baby.
Yeah,
Keep it in the
yeah.
family.
Yeah. So
Well, that's cool. So he got stationed there in Georgia.
he did.
I got you.
Yeah.
Savannah or
They're in Kings Bay.
okay.
Yeah. They're in Kingsland, I guess. Yeah. Kings
Mhm.
Bay is the base.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was stationed when I was active duty. I was at Station Charleston.
Okay.
It was really pretty.
It's beautiful on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fishing's totally different though, Bubba. The
Oh.
tides are brutal. When that tide goes out,
Yeah.
there is no water. I'm talking zero. And the bait is different too. So I was thinking I'm going to use plastic shrimp, everything eats a shrimp. They would not touch a Berkeley gulp. They would not touch
Wow.
a DOA shrimp. They would not touch anything there other than crab. They love crabs.
They
over
love
there.
crab, huh?
Everything blue colored. They loved it.
Yeah.
So
I fished in Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Yep.
And it was the same way. Tides go out big time.
man, it's
And we
huge
actually,
difference.
yeah, we fished off kayaks, but we used spinner baits for redfish. Which I've
Really?
fished here pretty much my whole life and never threw a spinner bait
That's
before in my
weird.
life.
Yeah.
You know, they were using literal spinner baits.
Yep. Yep.
And I mean, we destroyed them.
Yep.
We had a great time. But
Yep.
yeah, it's fun to travel and go fishing different areas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm learning so much. We went up to the Finger Lakes and caught my first salmon up there, a landlocked salmon. Absolutely had no idea what I had hooked. That thing came flying out of the water like a kingfish. I was thinking, what have I got hooked? But I caught it on a spoon. And,
Yeah.
I was reeling it in, and I finally got it up to me. And there was a police officer that pulled up right behind me after I landed it. And I said, "Sir," he's like, "Yeah." He was like, "Good catch, man. You did good." I said, "What do I have?" So that's a salmon. I said, "What?" I was like, "A salmon?" I said, "I thought that was like an ocean species." I said, "We're on a lake." He's like, "It's a landlocked salmon." He said, "They come all the way up and they come in and they get landlocked." I said,
Yeah.
"I'll be darned." So I learned something new.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
crazy.
cool.
I didn't know that
And
either.
I promise you hadn't eaten good eating until you taste a landlocked salmon out
It's
of the
good,
Finger
huh?
Lakes in New York, smoked up. Oh, fresh. Man, it was so good. Yeah, it was amazing. It was really good.
So did you just catch the one or did you catch some more?
We caught some more. I did keep that one. I didn't know if I was going to catch any more, but I
Yeah.
went back the next morning and I tore them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. And of course, just like anywhere else, the pot lickers came, boy. As soon as they saw me, as soon as they saw what I was doing, boy, it was.
That's an epidemic.
Good night. Everybody showed up, and even the boats too. They started trolling right in front of us. I couldn't even cast far anymore because the boats were so close.
Really? Thanks a lot.
It was insane. Yeah. So it was fun while it lasted, though.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool.
They didn't realize there was an entire lake. Right?
Exactly. So it happened. All of them were right there in front of us. But it was really neat.
Yeah.
Just everywhere we went, South Dakota, caught my biggest brown trout ever up there. Never thought that little tiny streams could hold such big fish, but a stream that's about 8 foot wide, and I caught a 10-pound brown trout out of it.
Wow.
That's a big brown
Absolutely
trout.
insane. It was a monster. Took me 6 hours to catch that fish.
Really?
To land it?
Nope.
Oh.
To catch it.
To catch
I remember him texting us in the group chat.
I saw her laying
going
there.
back again today,
I thought it was
guys.
a log. And I was like, babe, is that a log over there? She's like, I can't tell what it is. And she moved. I was like, oh, God, that's a fish, babe.
That's a big fish.
That's a big trout. So I ran back to the Jeep, grabbed the fly rod, and started getting after it, boy. And I just stayed after it, and it would not touch a fly. So I carried my ultralight with me too. I went and I grabbed that ultralight and I tied on a little spoon, started throwing that spoon, and I got a little reaction strike out of her. I was like, well, she kind of liked the spoon. Wouldn't touch the spoon. So I went and I put a rooster tail on just to see what the rooster tail was. Bam! Nailed it.
Hit it.
Well, I skin hooked her.
Ah.
She struck at it. They don't miss. They're smart. They know exactly what they're doing. Them trout are very smart. So she wanted it, but not that much. And it skin hooked her, and she took off. She's peeling line. I probably lost about 40, 50 yards of line, and she came unhooked. That skin hook came undone. Gut wrenching feeling. She was gone out of the hole. I was like, that's it.
That's
it's
it.
over. I had my chance. So the next day we go back. She's laying in the exact same spot.
No.
Nobody's there. I text them. I was like, game on. I'm doing it. And I stayed there for 6 hours casting at her again. She would not touch anything. And I did the exact same thing. Fly rod spinner all day long. I was taking breaks, laying there. I was just worn out. And then
She's
finally
got a net.
she hit a spoon, and I finally got her up. I chased her down. Y'all seen that movie, A River Runs Through It?
Oh, yeah.
I was running through the river chasing her. People thought I was crazy. I didn't care. Almost got spooled on that little reel. But
You're like, I'm landing this fish.
I was not losing that fish. It was so cool. I had such a blast, and I finally got her. She ran out of water. She ran up onto a little rock bank, and she couldn't swim no more. She was so big. She ran up onto that, and thank God, because she probably would have spooled me if there was deeper water.
Wow.
She wasn't. Her tank was not empty. She was She was ready to go still. So
still had a full tank.
Yeah, it was cool, man. Whenever I grabbed a hold of her, I was just in awe. It was really neat.
Yeah.
But I've got a ton of fishing stories like that all through our travels that are just
That's awesome.
phenomenal.
Yeah. So are you in your book that you wrote, is it about your fishing excursions you've done?
A lot of them are, yes, but it's the basics of them all. So it's not specific to like one state or anything. It's just a broad, whenever you're traveling, through the months, the seasons, how it changes everywhere that you go, how the different states, how the different seasons change your
And
fishing.
kind of from what you've learned, like from what I read of it, like what he's learned going to these places too, like talking about the flies to use and like which fly to throw on which day. Like it's kind of interesting because I don't know anything about any of that.
Right.
It's really cool.
Well, I hope you're keeping a journal so when you've hit all the states, you can write a book about each fishing adventure.
Definitely. It's
All right.
happening.
I had a feeling.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had a feeling.
It's happening. Yeah. That 50th state, I can't wait, man. As soon as I catch that bass in that 50th state, that's going to be cool. That's going to be a
So
new feeling.
we need to have 50 paintings, one from each area.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
Now, my question is there bass in Alaska?
Oh, yeah. There's got to be some lake, some pond, somewhere. Somebody's got to.
yeah.
Thad
Like you said, a golf
Wagner,
course.
Coast Guard buddy. I'm going to go to Thad right now. I'm going to do a call out to Thad. Hopefully he's watching. I don't know how late it is there or how early it is in Alaska, but he's my go-to in Alaska. I guarantee he knows a pond somewhere. He's my go-to in Alaska, so that'll know. We'll find one. We'll make it happen.
That's too cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why bass?
Man, they're just so aggressive. They'll hit anything. And whenever you throw a little topwater popper out there and you're just popping it with a fly rod, and an 8-pound bass comes up and inhales it, I mean, it's just an adrenaline rush like you just can't explain. It's just awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I was a bass fisherman when I was, because I'm originally from Laredo,
Okay.
Texas.
Yep,
So
yep.
we had Lake Casablanca there, and that's where I started fishing.
Yep.
Matter of fact, first fish I ever caught was a bass. I was like 5. Got a picture of it. Really undersized, my mom kept it, but but that's what I grew up doing was bass fishing. And then when I went to the Navy, I mean, in the Navy I had no time.
Right.
No time. We were deployed. And I was stationed up in Washington. I went fishing once, and people were catching trout. I'm like, nah, that's not bass.
Yeah.
So came back, and then I got into crappie fishing.
Yeah.
Crappie fishing was really nice.
I think that catching a bass, it's kind of like mixing a redfish with a trout. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, 100%, man.
They
fight
pull like a
hard.
red.
Yeah.
They fight
Oh, yeah.
hard. They head shake. They tail walk.
Oh, yeah.
I grew up bass fishing also. So I fished in the rivers in West Virginia.
Yep.
And we fished with nothing but lures.
Right.
Out of canoes
Yeah.
floating down the river, And they have a hard hit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
They got the same thump as a trout.
They do.
You'll feel
They
that
do.
thump exactly.
Smallmouth and largemouth.
Yeah,
they-
it's been a very long time since I went bass fishing. I've been living here since 2010. Well, I moved here got out of the active duty Coast Guard, and I moved here. And then of course I tried to go fishing and put all my bass knowledge to work, and
Feel that?
How'd that work out for you?
didn't work out at all. I actually gave up fishing, to be honest with you. Like I would go out there. I mean, it got to the point where I was like, man, I don't know what I'm doing. I started buying shrimp and just catch hardheads and black drum, maybe. It was
Yeah.
mostly all hardheads. And I guess I just didn't, it just wasn't there anymore. And then I met this guy.
Relit the passion.
Yeah, he relit the passion
Yeah.
so much so that I ended up buying a boat. The most expensive hobby I have is fishing now.
They are expensive hobbies.
Dude,
Yeah.
I want to say I fell into the whole color thing.
Yeah.
On lures. So I have about 1,000 lures.
Yeah. I was telling her, you don't need to get into that. It's actually in the book also,
Yeah. Lures catch anglers.
KISS.
Colors
Yeah.
catch
Yeah.
anglers.
KISS. Keep
Yeah,
it simple,
keep it
stupid.
simple, yeah.
Yeah.
Always keep it simple. And the simpler you keep it, the easier it becomes
Yeah,
for you.
right now, really, I use maybe 3 lures, and that's it.
Yep.
That's it.
I'll go wade fishing with 1 lure sometimes. I won't take any more with me. I'll go out there and it's a done deal. I mean, it's confidence. If you have confidence and you know that you can catch, you will catch. I mean,
I think confidence is a huge part of fishing,
oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
And
100%.
I've told people there's times I'll pull in an area and I'm just not feeling it, and I'm going to move.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't have confidence in a lure, if it's a brand new lure, it's really hard to catch on it.
Yeah.
But if the fish are hungry and they're going to eat it, they're going to eat it.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. But as soon as you gain confidence in a lure, man, you're unstoppable. It's just one after another. You don't stop.
Oh yeah, no, there's this one lure that I started using, and I worked it the right way, and bam, trout after trout. And I actually had bought it. I saw it on I got like a Facebook ad on like shop.com, and it was it's that saltwater podcast company that tries to tell people how to fish.
Right.
Well, it was a clearance of a wholesale bag, which was 3 pounds worth of lures. So it's a
Holy.
ton.
Yeah.
I was having a bad day. I was like, you know what? Let me try that. Worked it, caught it, and I probably used that same lure for about 3 months. Same color, same lure, and I'm probably down now to about a quarter of the bag.
Yep.
But now that it's winter, that lure is not.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Winter patterns change everything. They really do. It'll slow you down. The colder it gets, it'll slow you down. But right now, I'm still fishing fast, like it's May. I'm still fishing uh, similar to summer patterns, still working pretty
'cause
fast.
the water hasn't even
Exactly.
The
Water's
water
not real
temp,
cold.
yeah.
Exactly. That water temperature is still pretty warm. We can almost wet wade, and I have holes in my wader, so it feels
So
like
you
I'm-
are wet wading.
No. Too cool.
There, my nephew Jacob just experienced that 2 days ago. Yeah, it was
There's nothing
very
worse than a
cold.
pair of waders with a hole in them.
Both of us get back, and we both got bubble legs. I'm thinking, dang, time to get new waders.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that water temperature is still warm right now. So you gotta fish the way that Mother Nature's telling you to fish.
Right.
You can't fish the way that you want to, or the way that oh, it's wintertime, I need to slow down. No, you need to pay attention to your surroundings.
Oh,
and
sure. Yep.
Do what Mother Nature's telling you to do.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, glad we touched on that because that was one of our topics.
That's right. Yeah, wintertime fishing.
Yeah. Adjusting to weather patterns or, how adjusting to the behavior of it. Now, of course, this podcast being a fishing podcast, I'm going to pick your brain a little bit.
All right.
How do you determine what you're going to do in a specific area?
I do exactly what Mother Nature tells us to do. So whenever you pull up, if the bait's running for its life really, really fast, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make sure that my bait looks exactly like what the bait's doing. I'm going to mimic what the mullet are doing. I'm going to mimic what the shad are doing, or I'm going to mimic exactly what the bait fish are doing, whatever type of bait fish it may be. If it's glass minnows, if it's
Perch.
yeah, piggy
Dilly jump.
perch,
Oh.
anything, whatever it is, I'm going to mimic that to the best of my ability. So dig through the bait, whatever mimics that, I'm going to pull it out and use it. Most of the time, it's a down south lure. Down south lures are amazing. They work really well. You just have to find the color that mimics that bait. I love it when you call me Big Papa. It's a good one. It's a very good one. It always mimics a mullet, always. And Michael Bossie's done a really good job with that lure. That lure has produced so many big fish.
Now that's the color, right? Big Papa. Is
Big
that in the
Papa Pearl.
supermodel?
Yes,
Okay.
Big Papa Pearl in the supermodel color, phenomenal color. Year round, wintertime especially. Your clear water, you get that gin clear water because it's so cold, kills off all the bacteria. So you get really, really clear water this time of year, and it looks exactly like a natural bait fish. So whenever you get clear water, of course, you want to use something that looks natural. You don't want to use any of these brighter colors or anything. You want something more natural looking. Big Papa Pearl's the ticket. It works really well. So it's a go-to. I've always got it in the boat. I've always got it in the pocket of my wader. Remember when I was talking about that one lure that I'll go
That's
fishing
what you
with?
took, huh?
That's exactly what I take. That lure is amazing. It works really well. There's other lures.
I haven't fished with that particular lure, but I do fish with Purple Rain.
So if that's your confidence,
Yeah, exactly.
that's what you got to
Yeah,
use, Bubba. I mean,
exactly.
it's just a confidence thing.
Yeah.
So she can put on Big Papa Pearl and she won't catch. I'll be right next to her. Boom, boom, boom,
Mine's
boom.
saltwater
Funny how that works,
assassin.
isn't
I'm
it?
tearing them up, and she's not.
Assassin. All
Saltwater
day.
assassin?
So
All
she's
day.
got
So-
Straight tail.
straight
So,
tail,
yeah.
and
All
she's
day.
so it's all a confidence thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whichever lure you feel confident in, and you know that you're going to catch with, it all goes back to how we began talking about manifestation
Mhm.
earlier. If you say you're going to do it, you're right. If you say I can't, you're right.
Right.
So
I've been a bass assassin guy for years, and
they work.
I love the dye dappers.
Yep.
I throw them all the time.
Yep.
It's just one of those lures. And there's a new company coming up called Hit and Run, and they make a really solid lure as well. It used to be a previous company that shut down, and they have the molds, and the actual guy that owns the company is the one who machined the molds to begin with.
Really?
And so he's started back up, and he's gonna produce lures, and he's
Awesome.
working on his
Very
packaging
good.
and stuff now. So he dropped me off a nice big bag of them last weekend.
That'd be
So
exciting.
yeah, it's I'm pretty excited about it because I use that lure a lot too. But my go-to's, for years has been
You know,
The
fast
straight
assassin.
tail?
kind of
I use the
convinced
didappers,
that these
big paddle tails.
big trout love new stuff. I'm convinced that they love seeing new colors and new lures because some of the biggest trout I've ever seen caught have been on brand new colors that are produced by, custom Corky colors, these
Yeah.
brand new colors that come out. And is it something that they've never seen before and it's just a reaction thing of what is this thing? Get away from me. What is it?
Well, it was like me throwing that. I was throwing this huge, big
Z-Man.
mullet Z-Man.
Mm.
Never would ever throw that, but I was like, I'm gonna throw that today. And of course, I catch the biggest redfish. So I'm like, kind of convinced, like maybe it is something like
Well,
that.
it
Like,
was a mullet.
yeah,
Well, you might,
but it was different too. Like
yeah.
a lot of people don't throw that big of a bait, you
Right.
know. So it was something different, and maybe it was like, oh, let's do it.
You remember when the pistachio Corky came out?
Oh, still use it.
It was a craze.
Yeah.
I mean,
gave him that Corky that
Yeah.
day that he caught that big trout. I was like, he's like, a
Got one right there.
pistachio Corky would work really good.
Yeah, I saw the floater whenever I came
I
in.
got
I'm
one
like,
right
That's
there.
a good lure right there.
yeah, it's a good lure.
Yeah, over some sand pockets. That thing
Oh,
is
yeah.
deadly.
Yeah, it
that
is.
thing is
Yeah.
amazing.
But I have my favorite color, and I can't tell you what the name of it is, but it's dark brown with a little black and an orange under the chin. That is the Corky that I throw
The-
95% of the time. I don't remember what the color's called, but
Bay Mistress, I think. or
it
the-
might be. But it's one of the original colors.
Oh, okay.
And it's one of the originals. And
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I've been throwing that thing forever,
Yeah.
and I have confidence with it because I've used it so much,
Right.
and it's always produced.
Yeah.
So everybody's got their lures in their different
For
categories.
sure.
Yeah.
What's the biggest trout you've caught?
Mine is 33 and a quarter. She
It's a
was
Crazy.
Yeah.
solid big sow right there.
Cameron and Emery were with me, some clients of mine. I just saw Cameron at the New Year's party, actually. And that was the first thing. He was like, "There's John. He's caught that huge trout." He will never forget that
That's
trout.
how he introduced himself to me at the shop. He was like, I was with your dad that day he caught that monster trout. And I was like, what?
She was so heavy. I did not have a boga grip, though.
Yeah.
I did not have anything, but I measured her girth, and it was 15 and a half inches around.
Wow.
That was the biggest girth of a trout I've ever
Crazy.
seen in my life. She was just a hog. It was just phenomenal.
You didn't
But-
sleep that night, did you?
Oh yeah, I slept like a baby. I was happy. I was happy.
You're
to
worn
sleep.
out from fishing.
Yeah.
Matt
I
King.
went home. I drank so much dang beer. I passed out. I was so excited. Yeah.
Matt King actually just commented on the live chat here, and he put the name out.
Hit and run.
Hit and run lures.
Yeah, that's
He said
that's
thank
the
you.
owner.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
said thank you.
Awesome.
That's a solid lure. So
I'm looking forward to those.
Yeah.
Like I said, those. I don't know what the correlation is, but it seems new colors, new lures seem to attract those bigger fish.
Yeah.
And
Okay, so how long have you been fishing this area?
I got down here in the Coast Guard in 1997, and Mom and Dad would bring us down back in the 80s all the time. So since then, I've
Okay.
been here.
So would you say the evolution of lures, the way that they've been designed, would you say that it's more effective, like the lures that are coming out today are more effective than what you used to throw back then?
I don't know that they're more effective now than they used to be, but the technology nowadays is a lot more effective than it used to be. And the knowledge these days is a lot more effective than it was back then. So back then, we didn't have YouTube. We didn't have podcast. We didn't have all this stuff. All we had was Bill Dance Outdoors.
Yeah.
we could watch that, or we could see maybe something on TV on Channel 9, and it would show us a little Texas outdoor fishing clip of something. but there was never this much knowledge put out there for folks. So nobody was able to just go out and say, "Oh yeah, I watched this podcast on how to catch a big trout, and this is how you do it, and this is the lure you use." We didn't have that back then.
It was trial and error.
Exactly. You had to go out and you had to do it back
Yep.
then, and you had to learn how to do it. So whenever I was on the Coast Guard cutter mallet down in the land cut, and I was shining those lights down on the water, I was scrounging up these rods and reels, and I'm trying to figure out how to catch these big, massive 30+ inch trout that are under these lights, and they're not hitting anything. And I'm trying to figure out how to catch these suckers. And I'm throwing everything in my tackle box, and I ain't catching them. And then I see these little red worms swimming everywhere. I'm thinking, what the heck are those things? I was like, well, they're eating them. I'm going to throw a red worm. So I get out a bass worm, a red bass worm. I rig it just like I'm bass fishing, flop it out there with no weight, floop, 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 pull it through the water, start nailing them one after another. It's trial and error. You have to learn. You have to adapt. You have to start just pushing yourself to figure it out. And that's the way we learned back then. So back then, we just didn't have what we have now. So I think that's what's changed. Everybody has the ability to get on their phone, get on the computer, and say, how do I catch this? Or how do I catch that?
Or what do I use?
Or what do I use?
It's funny you brought up worms. So, the serpulid worms down in Baffin are pinkish colored, right?
Right.
You know what my go-to color is?
Pink.
Pink.
Yeah. It works. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's been my go-to forever.
Yes,
You know, and that lure that I was talking about is a pink lure, straight tail, a jerk bait out in, King Ranch shoreline over by Compuerta. Yeah.
So Matt King, when he brought me those lures, the hit and runs, he brought me all pink.
Yeah. Man,
like,
they
yes.
work.
Yeah.
They
that
work
was
so good.
perfect.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Well, guys,
went by quick, didn't it?
yeah, it's about
It's
that
crazy.
time.
Awesome.
Crazy how fast it goes when you're having fun.
Yeah. So, John, please again, how can people get a hold of you to buy your art, message you, things like that?
Facebook, Instagram, John Little Art. Feel free to send a message, contact us on there. And we're working on the website right now. I say we're, my wife.
Shout out, Mom. She's
Shout out-
the mastermind
Mom.
behind it.
Behind every successful
She's
man is a
awesome.
successful woman. Todd, you know about all that?
Yeah.
Every married man knows that. And that's my backbone right there, Alicia. So love you, babe. And she is working on the website. She's trying to get that completed. Once that's completed, you'll be able to buy prints online. So be on the lookout for that. And
if they want to buy a book,
the books are actually on sale right now. BarnesandNoble.com.
awesome! Wow, check that out.
Yeah, it's really cool. You can just go online right now. Go to Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com and look for author John Little and start looking for my books. The Traveling Angler. I wrote 3 others. I'm drawing a blank of them, of all 3 of them. But yeah, author John Little, and my books will pop up.
You'll find them.
And
Yeah,
they're all listed on our pages also. So
nice.
Megan.
So Megan,
What about you?
Bluff Landing Marina,
What?
come see her, right?
Yeah, come see me.
She can rent you a slip.
I'll sell you some bait.
Yeah, sell you some bait, rent you a
For a
slip.
slip.
Yeah,
Slips
storage.
too.
You all have dry
Storage.
storage also. So yeah.
We got it all.
Yeah.
Come see me.
And if you want to donate a boat to Megan, she would love that
Yes.
too.
Yes. Yes. Or lures. Like
As long as it comes with a trailer with, air in the tires, right?
Yeah. As long as it's all good. And a lifetime warranty, that would be nice,
Lifetime
too.
warranty. There you go. So if any of you boat manufacturers want to donate a boat and a trailer to Megan Little, she's at Bluff Landing Marina.
Yes.
She'll post for you every day.
Yes. I'll do your media.
I'll do your media.
Yeah.
Well, it was great having you all on.
thank y'all
Thanks
for
for
having
having
us.
us. Good seeing you, John.
Appreciate
It's
it.
been a
It's very
minute.
good seeing you too. I appreciate y'all having us and
Good.
sharing knowledge with everybody. If anybody catches fish from anything that we talked about, please post. I want to see pictures. I want to see what y'all caught.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Post your picture.
So I would love to have Alicia on here sometime. I mean,
great.
she was also guiding, and she's been fishing forever. And
Her
Oh, yeah.
biggest trout is bigger than his.
hey,
Debatable.
No, it is. That thing's-
Yeah, you didn't have to say that.
Hey,
My
I
camera
had to.
guy was standing far with Cameron. Hey, your camera
No.
skills, Cameron, need work, Bubba.
Mom's is massive.
So that'll be my first question: is Alicia, how did you outfish your husband?
Mine was on artificial. Hers was caught on live bait. So
Oh, come on.
she cheated.
Oh,
She cheated.
come on.
And she caught hers during your tournament.
No, well, that's a good thing.
Damn.
Auto Nation,
The saltwater roundup.
saltwater roundup. The very first year you had it,
Wow,
I took the entire family. It was the 4 of us. We were all
that
4
was a
out
long
there,
time ago.
and we were working. We already had our stringer, and we were working on to upgrade the redfish. And I said, go over next to the rocks over there. I said, you'll get you another red. And she went over there, and boom, she hooks up.
Big old trout.
It's just peel and drag. I was like, all right, girls, come on. Your mama got a red. So I'm going over there with the trolling motor, and I see that head shake.
Like, that's not a red.
Turn up that trolling motor, and we start going quicker, and we get over there, and I jump in the water, and I netted it for her. I said, good night. Like, do you realize what you just did?
Yeah.
Like, you can't enter it in the tournament, but you just caught the
You
biggest
just
trout of
caught-
your life.
Yeah.
I was like, congratulations.
that's
It was a
awesome.
special moment.
I remember her
It's really cool.
shaking. She was like,
Oh yeah.
she was crazy.
It's like buck fever,
Yeah.
trout fever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we measured her at 33, and then she weighed just over 11 pounds.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
It
That's
was a
awesome.
Really good trout.
That is a good trout.
And then she swam
we-
away. She went around us on top of the water. And then whenever she got back in front of us, she took off and splashed both of us. It was really cool. It was a neat release.
That's what you get for catching me,
Yeah.
right? I love it. Well, we'd love to have her on sometime. So,
That would be cool.
this
Yeah.
podcast, we have all anglers on,
Just say when, Bubba.
From-
yeah.
all anglers. So,
We'll hit the road again in February. So
Okay.
we're here until then.
all right, well, we'll get her scheduled up before y'all go.
That sounds good.
Well,
Bubba.
awesome. Well,
Yeah.
Megan, John, tight lines.
Yeah,
Hey,
tight
long live the
lines.
fisherman.
Ah.